Well, as per usual, I'm trying to make a little quick video, and the thing I need to use is being used. So we're going to go to a blacksmithing station that's not being used, which is usually here at the Tundra Homestead. This is where my ingredients are anyway, but still, it's kind of annoying. Alrighty, first I'm going to see if I can actually still make this armor without having to go to Cold Harbor. Okay, so we cannot make the Molag Bal armor on regular ground. So what we have to do is we have to go to the Vigilance of Stendarr, Temple of Stendarr, right near Dawnstar. Now this is part of the Vigilance of Stendarr mod, which you can find on Nexus. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go to Cold Harbor. So this is the Vigilance of Stendarr mod that I was talking about. It is the one that takes you to Cold Harbor eventually to get the Molag Bal armor. That's just one of the armors that you can get. But this is where it's at in the Nexus website. Okay, so I popped onto Raven real quick because he has not done the Vigilance of Stendarr quest line yet. And what you have to do, if you have the mod installed, is get to Dawnstar. He has not discovered Dawnstar yet, so I gotta get as close to Dawnstar as I can, which would be Core's Camp. Let's travel there. And we got Ayala with us. I got my horse. Let's get to Dawnstar. So we gotta go north to do that. And here we go. Got some adventurers out and about, and you're going to go right into the inn. Right here.
I've got to get out of this town.
And there is the Vigilance of Stendarr guy. The moment you talk to him.
Please tell her, Erandor.
Listen to your friend. They are just dreams, my dear.
I go, are you recruiting for the Vigil of Stendarr?
I like that look in your eyes. Would you like to join the Vigilance of Stendarr? You look like you could hold your own.
Yes, I'll join
I'm
you.
glad to hear this. We'll be counting on you from now on. May Stendarr bless you. Follow me. I will guide you through the Temple of Stendarr.
So there he is. There's his quest marker, and that's how you start the Vigilance of Stendarr quest line to get to Cold Harbor to be able to make the Molag Bal armor. So when you're inside the Temple of Stendarr, you come downstairs to the library. So this is your tablet. And this will take you back to Cold Harbor. Once you come out of the place you'll spawn into in Cold Harbor, if you have already discovered everything, I go to the Dried Well. The Dried Well is a small little player home while you're in the middle of this mod, and it's going to take you a couple hours to get out of it, unless you know the place really well and can speed through it. I didn't. It took me about 12 hours to do the entire playthrough for my first time. The Dried Well is a nice place if you're doing survivor mode, or a place where you can go
Nice
to
place. Doesn't it feel better
redo
to
all
be
your armor. Because by the time I got to the Dried Well, while I was in the middle of doing this mod, my armor was all dull, and my swords needed to be, redone and everything else. So here we are. This is the Dried Well. That's Glorielle the Valkyrie. She's in this place. But here is your anvil. And in your anvil, you'll see all the stuff that you can make. And this is exclusive to the Cold Harbor mod. You can only make this stuff here from what I've seen. Now, in order to make the Molag Bal armor, you first need to make the rusted armor. So you need to make all the rusted armor, the boots, the gauntlets, and the helmet. The ingredients for that are ebony ignots, human hearts, and daedra hearts. So we are going to, since I don't feel like going back to my house to get materials, we are going to console command the materials to me. So if you don't know how to find an item, you hit the title key, which is the little squiggly one next to your 1 on your keyboard. And you type in what you need. So in this case, we'll do help, if I can type. Human heart in quotations. Now, After this, the human hearts should come up. On the bottom there, you'll see the ID for it. So now we're going to do player.add item, and then we're going to go 000 B1 8 CD, and then this is your how many that you want, you know, the count on what you need. So for safety, we're just going to go with 10. So there, now we have our ingredients for our rusted armor. By the way, you pick these up from NPCs as you're doing Cold Harbor. So pick up human hearts, you know, obviously pick up ebony or ebony ignat and daedra hearts. They're all over this place. Like every NPC is either going to drop a human heart or a daedra heart, okay? And then once you're by an anvil, we go here. And we're going to make the rusted armor, the rusted boots, the rusted gauntlets, and the rusted helmet. By the way, the rusted sword and the rusted greatsword, those are the Molag Bal swords. And then there's the spike, and then there's the hammer. I'm a sword-wielding warrior in my games. I like the swords. I'm using a hammer on a different one, but... And this is all the other stuff that you can make, like a greatsword. This is what I love about this mod, is all the different stuff that you can make. So now that you've made that, you can now make the Molag Bal armor. So, we have one rusted armor, and this is we need more human hearts, see? So, we're going to add more human hearts. So, we added 15 more of those just to be safe. So now that we have all of our ingredients, made the rusted armor, now it's time to make the Molag Bal armor. Which we make the armor, the boots, the gauntlets, and then the helmet. And there you are. Now you have the Molag Bal armor. I'll put it on real quick so you can see what your character ends up looking like. And that's what it looks like. And if you ask me, that's really badass looking armor. And you can enchant it with whatever you want to enchant it with. I think it's kind of ironic that I wear this around Serana. She doesn't seem to care. So yeah, that's how you get the Molag Bal armor. It's a very nice set. I personally use the dragon-infused Daedric armor. This is my favorite armor in the entire game. But if you want to try a different armor set that is kind of unique and quite frankly pretty badass, that's how you end up getting it. Like I said, you're going to need the Vigilance of Stendarr questline, which is kind of a pain in the ass to get through. But I did the little video with my other character to show you how to get it and how to, once you have the mod, how to start it. So look at that, human hearts. But yeah, see, all the NPCs have either human hearts or Daedra hearts. Ebony Ignat's a little harder to come by. Hopefully you have some when you come in here, so that way you have plenty of materials to make it. And then once you finish this whole quest line, you can go back to the Priory. Open the door. And this is your way back to the Temple of Stendarr. And now we're back. We're back in Skyrim. So that's how you get that done. And on a side note, the Temple of Stendarr questline was my favorite questline. My favorite, extended mod for this game so far. I think it was frustrating. It got me angry. It glitched several times, but still, once I was done with it, probably the best mod that I've experienced so far in Skyrim Nolvus personally. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good one.